Welcome and hello to the second part of my short look at all the posters and prints I have in my collection. And yeah, last episode we have looked at all the very big posters I have, and now we are going to the medium size part. These are not all posters. We are in the size category where we also have some prints in this case, and yeah, let's get started. But first, I have forgotten one poster for the big size ones. It's nothing very special. This was a poster that was this was contained in the I think if they the day one edition of the game called Killer is Dead, and again, it's like I said, it's nothing very special, but I kind of liked it. I liked how the characters are on that poster. I liked the colors. And yeah, it's one of the really the few gaming posters I really had on my or somewhere on my wall, or specifically this one I had on my door. And yeah, I just thought I showed it to you because when we are at it, so let's begin with this one. And yeah, I like it. It's a very tall one, but not really very wide. So yeah, it's very good for a door poster or something like that. Again, like I said, nothing specific. And again, I'm so sad this one is folded, but I have some other folded posters here. So yeah, in some way I can live with it, but I'm not a big fan of this. So please, people, if you sell posters or something like that, send them in rolls and tubes, but or some way, but not in this way. It's very sad because you can see the folds, and sometimes the color isn't there anymore. So if you hang them, you see white lines through it. So maybe just if you thinking doing something like that, please don't do this. So yeah, then where do we start? Yeah, let's start with a poster that hasn't anything to do with comics or anything in this case. This is a poster I really bought because I really loved the design on it, and it is a poster that reminds me of my first car, and I bought this one a year after I bought my first car. So yeah, I kind of like it. It's a Toyota MR2, and I bought this one because I loved my Spider when I drove him, and yeah, it's this is kind of how to put it. It's a nostalgic one. So yeah, it's nothing special. So yeah, then let's begin with the normal ones. Let's begin with two I already showed. If you have watched my last short comic introduction where I talked about Tiffany Ross, then these two you have already seen, but I put them here because I said I want to look at all of them. So yeah, we have foremost the Swiftpaw one. And I really love her designs. I can't stress that enough. That she has a very great way to draw these characters of her. Very soft lines, very soft colors, and always really great to look and always give me a smile. So yeah, this is the first one, and the second one we have here, and I hope not to get it too sorry for the gloss. Again, the frames are all very glossy, and I can't change that. So I have some framed ones, but I have a lot of loose ones. So yeah, sorry for that. So now the next one is a little bit different. Let's say different. I have this one hanging on my wall, and some people might not see what this character is from. And this character is from the graphic novel of The Dark Tower. I bought it because I was interested in, but because this one is, I think, a prequel. I'm not really sure. I wasn't sure if to read it, and I thought I will read the books, the Dark Tower books first. I know there's a movie, but normally I watch them. I read the books before I watch the movie, and decide then what's better. But yeah, I haven't read it, so I can't tell you a lot of this one. But I like the design, but again, this is sadly one that this was an extra to the graphic novel, but they folded it, and I'm not sure if you can see I think you can see the folds, and here's what I meant when I say if you fold a picture. This one is already over 4 or 5 years in this frame, and you see these folds. So again, please don't fold posters. Please don't do it. Yeah, then let's continue with the loose one, and this one is from Ninja High School from Ben Dunn. It's a neat little comic, and again, I like these crowd posters where you can see all the characters of the comic. It's not my favorite poster, but I quite enjoy it, and yeah, this is again one, I think you can see it what I meant. Again, one that was folded. I will stop now talking about that, yeah. But yeah, it's nice from the colors, from the framing. It's not bad. So the next one is from Two Kinds, from Thomas Fischbach. Very, very. I quite enjoy this comic. I know this is not it's not a comic everyone enjoys, or there are some people who say this is it's a little bit boring. But to be honest, I really enjoy it. It has really great characters. I love his writing. I love his drawings, and this is a picture I was when he showed it online. I really enjoyed it, and I had it a while as my phone background, and this was a limited. I'm not sure if it's still available, but this was a part when you bought Volume 3 and the art book in one package. You got this small poster to it, and yeah, I was happy seeing that this was the motive they chose for this specific one. Yeah, folded one. Yeah, you can see what I mean. But yeah, a great poster, and I really love it. Can't wait to get a frame for this one, like some others. So, the next two are from Anika Richens' Not a Villain. If you never have read this one, I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of very unconventional virtual reality kind of stories, because what she does is writing a story about 3 separate realities. We have one, the normal reality, the real world. We have one that's kind of virtual reality where all the people live and work in some way, and we have a game in the virtual reality. And what she does has every world has its own art style, its own creativity, and it's really great. And if you're, like I said, if you're a fan of these kind of apocalyptic storylines with virtual reality themes, definitely check it out. I will leave a link down below. We have some other comics. I will leave the links to all the comics. I will show you posters so you can check them out. So yeah, what do we have here? We have try to get them somewhere a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. Let's take them this way. Yeah, what we have here is we have the main character Cat and a kind of AI in the world. It's kind of her pet in some way, but not. Again, you have to read it. I don't want to spoil and talk too much about the comic, but definitely one I would check out. And I got these 2 posters from one of her Kickstarter projects. Every time when she finishes the book, she at least at the moment she makes a Kickstarter for the release of a book, and yeah, this is part of the things you can get there. And yeah, they're really neat, and I really enjoy them. So the next one, we stay with these ones. So the next one is also one from Kickstarter. This was print I got from a Kickstarter project from Jacket, but for the love of God, I can't remember at the moment the creator and the author. So sorry for that. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed this one. I like the way he's drawing these very simple designs with a lot of details again, and only with few colors. In this case, only 2 colors, and it looks amazing. I really love these designs. I have the jacket, but I don't know where at the moment. But it has the same design over the whole, or it's a hoodie, not a jacket. And yeah, it's a simple design, but a very effective design in many ways. So, okay. Okay, I'm honest. I have I have prints and posters from one specific creator in all of these 3 categories. I have from Left Up Games or Lethal Snell, from his Max Big Bust and the Lunar Brie series. I have a lot of prints and posters. Now, in the mid-range, I only have 2, but yeah, they are exactly like the big ones. I really enjoy them. I think they're admit the best ones out of all of them, but it depends. Like I said, it's the games he's creating. It's not for everyone. I really enjoyed Max Big Bust, and I would say check it out if you have time and you're a fan of different visual novels. It's very interesting what he did, and he's really doing a great job. And I really love the art he's putting out there. It's really fantastic. And we have these 2 prints now. Again, like I said, it's not for everyone, but yeah, they're still great in some way. Let's put them a little bit more this size, so you can see them. Yeah, I know these 2 prints are look very strange, but believe me when I say they aren't. It's not that bad like it looks. Yeah, but I like the details. I like the colors on these 2. So then let's continue with let's continue with some other prints. Now, another comic I highly recommend checking out is from Arian Lee. It's the so-called Era series. This is a very neat series with already 2 finished products called Era Convergence and Era Ibuki. And for me personally, I think Ibuki is one of the stronger parts. Some things the Convergence book is a little bit stronger, but either way, there are really great reads, and there is a 3rd story at the moment you can read online. It's still ongoing. I think she took a break for some time. Not sure. I haven't read it. I normally wait until she's finished her stories and prints the books. But this is also where I got all these posters now, and yeah, very strong. I will leave the link down below so you can check it out. So let's take a look at the prints. And she has a very great art design. And one thing I should say, or let's say when I come to it. So let's start with, this is a poster from the Convergence, so the title cover. Then we have one I don't know, I think this is the right way up, from Prelonium or so. It's the 3rd part. I can't remember the name. I'm so bad at this sometimes. Yeah. And we have from Era Ibuki. Era Ibuki, and yeah, I highly recommend it because Ibuki is, in my eyes, one of the best characters I have read. I know it's always a little bit harsh to say, but I think she did a really great job on her origin story. I really find her interesting. Some people think she is a little bit too happy at the end, but I think it's her character in so many ways, and I really love her design when she's grown up. I have some versions of her. I will show it to you in a moment, but definitely check this comic out. It's really fantastic. And yeah, this was first 3 prints. Now I have another 3 prints, but they are in a frame. So again, one from Convergence. This is this one. I hate the glare. Sorry, I'm really sorry for all the glare that you have to see it, but yeah, So this is this one, and oh no, I was I said three more, but I have four more. I forgot the first one. So now we have one of the Ibuki versions in her, or from Ibuki in her more recent version, yeah, the grown-up version, and yeah, I absolutely love her design. I love with the clothes of her. I love everything about her. It's a really great, really great design, really great character. I can't stress that enough. Sorry if I'm fanboying out about this one. And yeah, I have two other posters about her in this case. So yeah, one I like the underwater effects on this one, especially. And yeah, we have another one down here, and this is one of my absolute favorite ones of her. I really enjoy this. Different reasons, I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, definitely check this one out. This one, I know they are very hard to see on camera because of the glare, and you can see, I think at least the last one here, you can see on her DeviantArt page, and it's really, if you have the chance, check it out. It's really a fantastic, really fantastic art. So, where do we continue? Now, okay, let's continue again with these ones. Now, the next 4 or 5 I will show you are from a comic series I am backing on Kickstarter, and some people have already seen it, and it's okay, how to put it, it's a very strange one. It's a fun one, it's a strange one, but I really enjoy this one. It has a very strange name. It's called Trans Immigrant Interdimensional Taxi Cab Service, or TITS for short, and it's a fun ride. It has so many crazy parts, and you know, I'm really only reading more serious stories, but there are times where I need some really absolute craziness, and this one has just hits the right buttons for me. So I'm backing them since issue 2. And I'm always looking forward when the new issues are coming out. The last issue was absolutely fun and crazy drug trip, but yeah, it's sadly not a comic for everyone, but if you have the chance, check it out. It's a lot of craziness. Sadly, you can't read this one for free. It's only available as when you buy it. But believe me when I say if you're a fan of craziness, definitely check it out. So yeah, I have here all the signed posters you were able to get over the Kickstarter project. So we have this one. We have this one. And I like the designs. Like I said, they try to capture the craziness of the characters in this one. And yes, you see right there is a cat in this comic. Yeah, it's not your, like I said, it's not your typical kind of. Yeah. You have a crew. You have a taxi driver who goes through space and time, and a drug addict. Believe me, there's a cop. There's some kind of android who tries to capture someone, and it's pure craziness, definitive. If you can, check it out. It's absolutely amazing. It's crazy and amazing. Yeah, I know. I think I'm saying a lot of things, double or triple, and I don't care. So the next one I will show you is again sign print, and to this one I have to say this is one of my favorite prints. Again, a very great print from the colors and from what the comic is about. This one is from Joe Wright, and this is a print of his comic Twilight X. If you haven't read it and you will see this cover, you might think this is looks very strange. Believe me, it's a very strange comic. If you know the characters, you know how they are. It's definitely one I would recommend if you can read it. It's very different than what you expect. Let's say this way. Absolute great characters. I have to say. and I love the art design. I love the way it has the story goes. It has very dark moments. It's a really great comic. So yeah, check it out. And like I said, it looks like a pin-up comic. I know, but believe me, all these characters out there, the three we have down there, are really amazing in the storyline, and it's one I would highly recommend if you have the if you have the chance to check it out. So the next two, we're slowly coming to the end, I know. The next comic is also a comic I will tackle in one of the next in the next short comic introductions, and this is an indie comic, one of the longest running, I think the longest running indie comic out there. And when I say Gold Digger, some people already say, or mostly there are two reactions. One reaction is, what? And the second reaction, oh my god. Or let's say the third reaction, that crazy and shit comic. Yeah, it's I think not many people like this comic, but there are also many people who really enjoy this. I personally think I really enjoyed it, because I think, again, this is a crazy comic. It's in so many ways. It has so many crazy things to show you, and has so many different kind of storylines it's mixing up. It's very interesting, and yeah, I would say take a look. You can read it for free in the Antarctic Press library. And I will leave a link down below. And this comic is still published, so there are still new issues out there. And these two prints I got here, I got through the Kickstarter campaigns, because I try to collect all the gold bricks where there's collecting specific rows of the comic or issues of the comic. And yeah, like I said, I will go through them, and these were the first two prints I got, or the only two prints I got of this one. Yeah, and it's I really enjoy this comic, and I'm really happy that I got this one on my left, also signed. I think you can see it very down below. And yeah, it's a crazy comic, but it's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. Fred Perry I think Fred Perry does a great job with this one. So yeah, if you have the chance, read it. Like I said, not everyone will enjoy it, but it's a really fun ride, and I will talk a little bit more when I cover the books. And yeah, I'm really happy that Antarctic Press has came to the idea to re-release some of the gold bricks, and also releasing new gold bricks, and also at the moment trying to color the old comics that were only black and white. Yeah, but like I said, I will talk a little bit more about this when we come to it. So yeah, if you think this was all, no, now we are coming to a special part. Really the last posters I will show you, and like I said in my last episode, there are two posters where everyone who comes to me, or everyone who sees that I have these two posters, want to buy them from me. This has different reasons. But at first, I should mention something specific. I am an absolutely Type Moon fan. If you never have heard of them, let's say this is a company that creates some very, very fascinating storylines, crazy storylines, really crazy manga and anime, and some know it from Garden of Sinners, Melty Blood. Then the Fate series, like Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, Fate Extra, and so many stories, and there's a lot of more. And there was a specific time where I bought something and got these two posters. But before we come to that, let's look at some other posters I got from the from Type Moon. And yeah, there was the time, to be honest, for me the Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night series, and also Garden of Sinners, are really fantastic. If you never have check them out, and check out their wiki, because some of the storylines or some are crazy. What went through their mind when they created specific characters, and what's their biography about some of the characters that aren't told in the stories themselves, are sheer craziness. So definitely check them out. What I got here is a box of clear posters, an A3 from Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night. And like I said, I'm a fan of the series, not only from the characters, I really love them, but when I saw this box, I had to get it. I don't know how much for how much I got this one, but this was a box that was where you can buy these in blind bags in some way. So yeah, when you bought or when you saw these boxes, you were able to get them in this way, and there were always 2 specific posters in there. And so when I say that in there, so that means there were 11 posters were in this box. I don't know if I didn't take all of them out, but I can show you 10 of them at least, because 10 of them I have framed. So let's begin. Mostly of them are all Saber ones, so if you're not a fan of Saber, then tough luck, because most of them are. So first 2. And I love the Saber design, but also I really enjoy the story about Saber. Sorry, I admit it. I really admit it. I like this character in so many ways. Yeah, I really like her. But I like a caster from the Fate Extra series more, just to be sure. So yeah, but what I like about Saber is that the idea that she's King Arthur from the real world. I know how this sounds. If you never have seen Fate Zero, you never have read about Fate Zero, this sounds very crazy. But believe me, check it out. It has a reason why I say this is very great, and it's kind of a fight for the Holy Grail. But the people who fight have their servants, and the servants are characters from the world history. It's an amazing thing. Believe me, check them out. There are different versions out there. Definitely check them out. But I want to do a Type Moon special sometime, but at the moment I don't think I have enough material for this one. So yeah, okay, now we got this one, now we come to the last 2 pieces. And again, I say this up front, don't leave me messages, I don't sell them, I don't do it. You can't. I really enjoy these 2 posters for myself. I love the characters, I love the colors, I love what they did one. And yes, when I first heard they sold 2 posters for this Blu-ray box I bought, I wasn't sure, I didn't expect anything, and the end result was absolutely gorgeous and fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this one were 2 posters that were sold to the Type Moon Festival Blu-ray disc. This was for the 10th anniversary, and I just had to get this box, this Blu-ray box. And yeah, I really loved it. If you have the chance, check out the link. I leave the link for the opening of this festival. It's or the trailer of some kind. It's amazing. Absolute fantastic music. I love what they did there. Everything was great. Let's say it this way. I really enjoy this one, and mostly I enjoy these 2 posters. I know. Oh my God, we are already to 28 minutes. So yeah, let's begin this one. So we have this one. Upsala. And I really love the design work on their clothes, on everything. It's amazing. I love the colors, and yeah, we have this thing too. So again, these are one of my absolute favorite posters I have, and these are like some of the posters or the drawings I have on my back. These are always near me. They are hanging here directly right from me on the wall, and yeah, I always show them. These are absolutely gorgeous posters. I know some will say, yeah, they look cool, but there are better ones. Yeah, this is just my opinion. I really love these two posters. Sorry, I know I'm a fanboy, but yeah, I love these two posters. So yeah, we're already going through the 30 minimart. These were all the mid-size posters, and next time we are looking at the rest, meaning we have some wall scrolls, we have some prints, we have some drawings, some I can't show you on my wall, and we are going through all of the rest. I won't go through the bookmarks or postcards just one specific one, but everything what I got, what I haven't shown on my wall, and so on. And maybe there are some I already have shown, but like I said, I won't go through all. So thanks for watching. If you have reached the end of this nearly 30 minute or over 30 minute video, and thanks for watching. Look out for the next episode. I hope to get it up in the next few hours or next few days. See you soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.